Incredible, technically morning, but we're moments away from incredible afternoon. And it's going to be an incredible afternoon because it is dollar deal days. And I just realized I spelled that wrong in my haste to try to hurry up and do this. Don't mind that. I know how to spell. I promise you I do. I happened to just look up and realize I definitely spelled January wrong. I was trying to hurry up and get the thumbnail out. Look, I even have a whole I have a gap in between my top picture and this one. Didn't even notice that one. I was trying to hurry up to get that out. But nevertheless, it's going to be an incredible day because it is dollar deal days. And I must say, I am thoroughly impressed with some of the deals. As I was doing this banner, because I do them over in Photoshop, right? So as I was doing this, like the one that I bring up, it actually said August of 2021. And I didn't realize that and I don't think that was even the first one. I didn't realize that I've been doing these reviews for so long. And I'm like, that's why they're always asking me, like, am I going to do another one? Like, I did not realize that I was doing these for so frigid long. Like, that's crazy. But hello, hello. Oh, wait a minute. I almost leave the wrong thing. Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing? There were times where, the deals were not that great. One of the reasons why, I was not doing them as much because they were pretty much the same thing. Like, it was very, very redundant, and it wasn't really anything new. And for me, I just felt kind of bad, like sharing it. I know there's like some new people who probably didn't even know about the dollar deals, and, it would have helped them, whether it was something that I liked or not. It's something that definitely would have helped someone, right? But I mean, the deals were just kind of redundant, and it just didn't make any sense for me to do it, because I know a lot of y'all, when I do my reviews, you're quick to jump on and go and buy something that you really don't need. I know y'all, I've been dealing with most of y'all for a really long time, and you hop your butt on there knowing good and darn well you don't plan on doing any crafts for yourself or for your business with some of these things. But because I express my ideas with it, y'all go jump on it and think, oh, it's just $1. But that dollar adds up. Like, they offer 30 deals. So if you were doing that every single month and you're getting all 30 of those deals for $30, like, you can just spend a lot of money. So I was trying to be a responsible sharer of information when it came to these dollar deals and stuff like that. So I wasn't doing them as often as I used to. But I was, like I said, I was actually quite impressed with some of the deals, right? And some of the options. So I said, let's do it this month. I'm going to take that one off because I did change it. I did change my banner. So I'm going to redeem myself, although the thumbnail for this still technically has the wrong one, but that's neither here nor there. Like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to redeem myself. And the fact that I recognized it early before y'all told me, girl, you got that spell wrong. I'm only human. But hello, I am Shakia. That should be enough time, like between the waiting for it and now my little spiel. We've had enough time for the algorithm to do its thing, and it definitely works better this time of day. If you missed it last night, I did give you guys a late night live. I was in the office late. We were on until almost midnight, like 11:15 is when I got off. And Facebook was not having it. They definitely did not do me well. They did not distribute it. They did not let you guys know that I was on live. They're doing a little bit better today. A little bit, not by much, but they are doing a little bit better today with the notification, because I got mine almost immediately this time, so I was able to share it out. All right. So look, there you go. See, I fixed it. But hi, hello everyone. As you guys come in, drop a hey, how you doing? Just say hi, wave, drop the wave emoji. Let me know if this is your first time catching me. I tried to doodle, and add some hashtags, although that was to the shared one. So hopefully the hashtags, and for those of you who are interested in fonts, you're a font addict, you like collecting, you are a collector. I'm going to call some of you guys a collector of SVG files, because y'all don't be using them. Like, let's be honest. Like, come on, like, tell the truth, shame the devil. Before we get started, how many of you guys have a bunch of these SVGs sitting in your downloads? You paid $1 for them and you've never used them. Let's see. Who is a hoarder of SVGs? Who is it? A hoarder of PNGs, SVGs, and backgrounds, and all that other kind of good stuff. How y'all doing? I'm actually putting myself down here. All right. So let's see. Oh, see, we got some people who are saying me. That would be me. We like people who are honest. You guys are definitely a part of the honestly speaking family. You guys are being very honest with yourselves, and I like that. See, look at all y'all. All y'all need to be an SVG Aholics Anonymous and Font-aholic Anonymous that I need to create some new groups and some new names. Let me go to the big one for y'all. It's been a minute, need to create some new names for y'all because some of y'all are fontaholics and fileaholics and everything else, and y'all need some therapy. Go get some therapy. But I'm about to be an enabler today because it was actually some that are really, really good. The deals last until 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So they're not active yet. I do have the link in the description of this video. So make sure that you guys, I'm gonna put the whole thing there, but yeah, I actually need to do the other one, just the link. Click my link. It is an affiliate link. I know some of you guys, because you have purchased before, you're on their mailing list and they're going to send you an email. Some of you guys have probably seen it already. You probably have the website open already. And, I get that, right? But no one does a review like me. So if you do have it open and you're waiting for 12 noon, go ahead, close out that browser. Click on my link. All right. I just put in the comment section, or go to the description of this video. You should be able to click on that, go over from my link so that your girl gets credit. It is an affiliate link. I will receive a small commission off of, dollar files, but, we come together, might help your girl make a couple of coins, and that's just being real and honest. We do this, we have affiliate links, and that is part of our income here is, to be able to have those links. And when you guys get what you need, and because we are bringing it to you, it's a way of saying thank you for informing us. Thank you for doing this review. Thank you for taking the time out to be able to, to do this review for us. So as a thank you, we're going to click on your link and we're going to give you a whole 10 cents from this dollar that we're about to spend. All right. But it's nice to know good intentions, but not used. See, I like how you try to spin that. Okay. I may have a few I have not used. I'm gonna be honest, I got a whole gang of them I ain't never used. I give y'all great ideas, but I'll never actually, it's just not enough time in the day. I'm not just a regular crafter. Like if I was one, I didn't have to worry about classes and promoting this dope paper that we have on our website, sidebar. If you guys don't know, if you have not purchased any of it yet, I don't know what you're waiting for. We have an amazing line of paper. And if you use 8.5 by 14 or 11 by 17, even if you weren't using it, now is a great time to go and get those sizes because they are on sale for 25% off because we're having an overstock sale. There's only a few days left for it. Then it's going to go back up to regular price. But we have the most incredible line of sublimation paper that allows you to sublimate. Look at all these features, y'all. 365 degrees on average. Like I do that with an easy press. 30 seconds. Like you're not going to burn it. And 30 seconds is all it takes to get amazing prints with our paper. Because it has such a high ink release, you don't even have to use premium matte to get great colors. You might look a little dull on your paper, but I promise you, once you press it, it is absolutely amazing because it releases all of that gas and it turns all of it, all those ink into gases. You're going to get great saturation, great colors just using the plain paper setting. So you're going to save money on your ink replacement, how often you have to refill and replenish your inks. Then guess what? You're not going to have a trash can full of butcher paper because it does not bleed through at all. Okay. It does not bleed through the back. So you might need some on the bottom to catch like bleeds and stuff. But as far as coming through out the top and messing up your platen, I can 100% guarantee you won't have to worry about that with Honestly Speaking sublimation paper. So you're saving on that, and I'm like, again, the 365 saving on electricity. So you cannot beat the quality and the price by going over to shop.hsink365.com to purchase your sublimation ink and paper. All right. So dollar deals. Let's talk about that. That's what y'all came here for. You clicked on it. I said dollar deals, how we got to ours, because, hey, I'm a shameless plug mine all the time. You can't go and just promote everybody else and not promote yourself. So if you did not catch that gem, that's a little teaching moment for all of you guys who are about to go to Design Bundles to buy some things to use in your business. little word of advice, of professional advice, as Eric from the Blink Spot would say. Make sure that you are promoting yourself and you are talking about your products, your business, and what you do just as much as you're talking about everybody else's. Don't ever feel like, oh, I want to push it on them. That's what we do. And when you're in business, you're in sales. You're really no different than the car salesman, the used car salesman, the vacuum seller, the person at the mall that's trying to stop you. Hey, check this out, trying to spray you with some perfume. You are in the business. In order for your business to grow, you got to have sales. I don't care if it's shirts, mugs, t-shirts, candles. If you have a service, if you're doing nails, massages, if you're doing eyebrows, you're doing whatever it is, you're making tutus, you're doing event planning, you are in the business of selling what you do, selling your product and or services. So do not be afraid. If you are afraid and you are ashamed, or if you took offense to me plugging my company when you clicked on this for design bundles, then you probably don't need to be an entrepreneur, because you should always be putting your business first. All right. So that's just a little pro tip for you, from the desk of the professor. But it's from 12 to 1. You don't have to run off. I promise you, the way I'm going to set this up for you, and I'm going to review this because it's about to start in 3 minutes. But the way that I'm going to set this up for you, you will literally know about almost every single thing on there, and you're not going to have to go through. And normally you would go on, you're going to peruse it, and you're going to see, okay, do I need this? Do I need that? I'm going to cut all that middle. I'm going to cut all that out for you. Cut the red tape. Oh, shoot. And I'm going to break down all of them. So even if you have about 5 minutes left, you'll be good. So stick around, unless you got to go back to work and you got to hurry up and go make that little purchase. Go ahead and do that. But I'm going to break down the deals and what are my favorites, and ones that, even though they're not my favorites, I'll give you some ideas and some suggestions on how you can use them. All right. So that's the plan for the next about 40 minutes or so. Then we're all going to go hit the button. Make sure that you guys click on my link first before you go over there. Don't just go on the one that came to your email. I thought I probably should start sending out my own emails with my link on it. Interesting. I probably should do that. But that's what we're going to go over, because they got some really good stuff. And it's some stuff, if you take my silhouette class. See how we do that? I'm going to come right back to me. Yes, I'm very vain in that, and I'm going to talk about my business. But real note though, if you wanted to make your own, if somebody else is selling it, I mean, you can sell it too. Maybe you wanted to have more holes or less holes in one of the ones I absolutely love. Or maybe you want to be able to change the topper and not have it have hearts and have different characters or birthday stuff. Or maybe it was a graduation, you want to put a grad cap up there. It's a lot of stuff that you can do. But in order to be able to make those changes, you know what you have to be able to do? Use a design program like Silhouette Studio. And guess who happens to teach Silhouette Studio? Your girl. Okay. Okay, there we go. But I have an amazing class called Essentials to Silhouette Studio, and I will teach you how to ungroup, release compound path, how to use your advanced replicate tool to go ahead and put your own circles around it and make your own templates. You can make you some coins too, whether it's $1 file or $3 file. That's how you go. And you people talk about digital content. You got to know how to design it. That's where I come in. They tell you, okay, you can do it. Go sell it on Etsy. Go sell it on KDP. But how do you really design it? Y'all come over here to your girl, and I got you. I got you. I got you. So Studio is an amazing and powerful program that you can do a lot in, and you can make some money off of it. Okay. All right. Let's see who we have in the building. See, we got somebody else over here being honest. Thank you for being honest. Hi, Paula. She says, hi, I'm Paula D, and I'm an SVG hoarder. Hi, Paula. Welcome. You are amongst you are amongst your tribe. Okay. You are safe here. Embrace your hoard, like the fact that you are a hoarder. Embrace that. She says, but when I get my new laptop and cloud, they will be nicely organized. Yes. All right, let's see. Yes, I need to organize them. Yes. So if you have, I was going to mention that too. If you have Plus, you do have 24 hours. So if you're not able to, if you want to kind of get the Plus, if you've never had it and you want to kind of get it for this month, and then you can always cancel it, you can do that. whenever you have the plus membership, you have 24 hours to take advantage of it. But for the general public, the deals are only available for 1 hour, 59 minutes as of right now because it's 12:01. All right. Let's see. Hello, hello. Yes, and there is one on Saturday, but it's like a weird hour. So they do have another one, but it's a very weird hour. Um, because I sure missed that hint. Hello, D and Eric over at the blank spot. Y'all ears must be ringing. I just mentioned y'all name. Um, I plan on ordering some today. It's less time and temp for tumblers as well when using your paper, but of course, I pretty like this one was subbed in 3 minutes in a regular old convection oven. That particular oven, I had like it doesn't have a continuous dial, so I had to put it at 375. But I've done ovens, I've done tumblers at 350. I don't preheat, so you don't have to worry about like wasting electricity and stuff like that. So I normally turn it on, put it in there. I don't rotate any of that stuff in like a regular convection oven or an air fryer. I just leave it in there. Now, but now lately here in the office, we have a big oven. And it's not even a convection oven. There's no air circulating. I put that sucker on 350, 4 minutes, and I have done tons of them. Like I can literally put like 10 of them in it. I could fit more than that, but I put like 10 of them in there. Boom, done, fast. So yes, you definitely can do it. Lower temps, lower times. If you're using a tumbler press, it's still 365 for 30 seconds. Like, who would have thunk it? I talked about why I stopped doing it when we first started. All right. Okay. So let's get into it. All right. Let's go back over here. All right. So we're gonna go through this. Well, let's I got it. Okay, got it. As you're going through, make sure you're looking at the ones that say $1. Okay, because there are going to be some thrown in there. And I'm not saying that these are not good deals. You know, you end up getting a lot. So you may want to go back in and kind of check out some of those if you are someone who specializes in drinkware mugs. Like they have this mug one, but there's also like a tumbler one. Like there's a tumbler there also. Sublimation right now, sublimation is not new. But when you look at all the things that are coming out, like people making everything and they're using those keywords of sublimation, we think that this is something that's new and trending. Sublimation has been around for quite some years, a couple of decades, but it's really trending amongst the craft community now because before, all of these smaller printers weren't available for us anymore. People didn't really think about the fact that, I mean, as long as Epsons have been around, you've been able to convert them, but they just moved into the whole eco tank space. If you were trying to use it before, you know, trying to find cartridges, you know, from somebody in China who will make the chips and stuff for them or cartridges. So having access to smaller format options, that's something that is fairly new, but it's been around for a really, really long time. And although these are simply JPEGs, they're simply JPEGs or PNGs. They are advertised as sublimation. But do understand that you can use anything, even if it does not say sublimation. If it's a picture, it got some color to it, you can use it. I promise you can use it. If it says sublimation, you're not limited to sublimation. You can use it as a background. You can use it for your like, you know, if you're doing something for Easter, right? You want to do advertising, you want your mock-ups and like your backgrounds to be very Easterish, you know, festive. You can use these things that are sublimation to create things that are like spring-like and Easter-like. They're not limited to that, but the words are used, you know, to kind of fall in with the trend that is going on, that is currently going on right now as far as sublimation. Pretty soon, you're going to see people saying this is ideal for DTF. You know, that's also the rage right now is DTF. Baby, that ain't nothing but an SVG file. But you're going to start to see it where they're going to use that terminology, right? You have people that would use the terminology for lasers. That ain't nothing but a dang on SVG. Y'all ain't know that. But they're going to use the terminology lasers. What you guys also should do, like, and taking from that in your business, those keywords, they're drawing you in. Everywhere that you shop, they're giving you the blueprint to how to do business and how to draw people in. The same thing that you were attracted to. Incorporate that in what you do and watch how them sales go up. All right. So that is, again, another professor tip. Hopefully, if you like the pro tips, go ahead and write hashtag pro tips or TPTM, the professor taught me. So, but there are some things here. Don't sleep on them just because we came in for the dollar deals. You may want to peruse and browse this because it might be something in there that might pique your interest. And you're still getting a lot. Like, we get caught up in the dollar stuff, but it's not like you're getting one little thing for $19. You're getting a lot. See this? It was $5. It's $1. This was $282.70, and it is now $19. $103. Oh, they were a little bit off. 365, 193.36. And it's $15, which means there's a lot of value in there. So don't sleep on the $19 ones also. Okay. And then we're going to go back into like the dollar deals. All right. We down here. Let's just start at the bottom. This is something that I must say I have wanted to get into, right? And I just haven't, like with the pens and stuff like that. So for me, one, I really like the fact that they are teacher and stuff like that. Gearing up for teacher appreciation, all those different things. I really like this idea and this thought. Be very aware of what size pen. So just because someone goes and they'll put like a pen wrap or like a water slide, they're normally sized for something in particular. And so this will tell you that it is perfect for the InkJoy pens. If that's not the pen that you are using, you will have to figure out and determine the right size. And you can take these same images and, crop them down or, make them bigger for whatever size pen or even marker that you are using. But what's going to be great about this is the fact that you are getting a template. If you are, cool with designing, you've been around your girl long enough and you can go in and change some stuff, like they're giving you elements, like I guess that's an animal print, around it. Maybe you want to keep that, but you want to change what's on the inside. Like there's ways to do that, but you already have the template. So don't look at this as just the files that are there, because you may not need Teacher Life, but right now you are able to, y'all, how y'all always asking, you got a template for that? Y'all got a template for that? Guess what? For $1, you're about to get the template, which means the shape, the perfect size to wrap InkJoy pens. And now that you have that, you can go in and put whatever design your heart desires in that template. So guess what we're going to do, because I've been wanting to get into pen templates because I have a Roland BN20. Been wanting to do some pen templates and I just haven't. So guess what we're about to do, so I can do some content on just printing out some pen templates. Oh, we about to add that to the cart. Yes. Now, this right here, I mean, it's cool, but for me, it's actually very simple in how this is set up. So me personally, I wouldn't necessarily I like the idea and the concept. And although it's just $1, this is something that I would definitely challenge myself on creating it. Whether you have like an actual stethoscope to where you can trace that part out, but the heart and this part here, man, those are circles, offsets, and compound paths, and then a little bit of welding. I mean, that is something where I would probably like to teach it more so than just buy the file. And then you can put whatever you want in there. When you're looking at these things, don't think that you always have to buy them, but draw inspiration from them. Challenge yourself. Hey, I think I can create that from scratch. And you definitely can. You actually can create this from scratch just using shapes. Like I'm literally identifying all the shapes. I would even have to trace a stethoscope to be able to do this. Challenge yourself. So when I saw this, that's what it was for me, was a challenge. And it's something that I said I'll probably end up doing as a design video in my upcoming classes. Be sure to stick around. I was going to talk about it at 12, but hey, we have to do design bundles. So a little bit later today, I am going to release all of the classes and let you guys know about all of the programs and classes that are coming up. But this is great for inspiration. I'm not going to purchase it, but it might be great for someone else. All right. I thought this was the coolest thing out there ever. It is more so for a laser. It's a laser file because it's so intricate and so detailed. If you were to cut this with your Cameo or your Cricut or your Solo Craft, your StarCraft Solo Cutter, or your Caesar Juliet, or your Caesar Romeo, or your US Cutter, or your GraphTech, it would probably take a little minute if you were to do this with vinyl or to do it with paper. So this is a laser. They're going to advertise it as. Oh wait. Well, May, hold on. Is it? It might not be. This is actually a PNG. I thought the whole time that I thought this was a cut file. This is actually just a PNG. Oh, wait a minute now. Hold up, presses. OMG. Okay, but no, for real though, where in the heck is the SVG file? Because this definitely looks like it is wood. It does not look like it is just a design and some shading and stuff. I need to know where okay, I got to look up this designer because I know this has to be an SVG file somewhere, but because it's a PNG, I wasn't gonna get it. Oh, guess who's gonna add this? Because that's actually pretty cool. I love how they mocked it up on a pillow. Sidebar, someone just asked me about a pillow yesterday and doing a full coverage pillow. Y'all know these work great on pillows too. Just doing something real small in the middle, they work amazing for sublimation. I wasn't gonna get this. Oh, click. I like it. Okay. I did not get a chance to use the @everyone because I didn't want the beginning of the live to be too long. I was trying to just get it shared out. I did not use @everyone, but now, you don't call me out on it. I am going to go ahead and go over here to the groups and do the @everyone and do that at the same time while I talk through the next one. This right here, to me, it was hilarious. Okay. It was hilarious when I saw this, because of course we know that that's like the trending thing now is talking about the cost of eggs and the TikTok and the Instagram reels and the what's it called on Facebook, the reels and shorts and all the rest of this stuff, with those who have chickens and stuff and they're the egg dealer. I thought this was hilarious for this to be a part of, because that is something that is definitely trending right now. Remember, as I said, just because, it's a file for, they're going to advertise it for certain things and it's like SVGs, with all of the stuff that's going on. If you are somebody that is a content creator, there are files here that you can simply add to your videos that you create, right? So you'll take it and, whatever editing software that you use, you can have that go there. There's a way to like make it move and stuff. So you can use these things in other ways, like not just in print. You can use them in digital formats, put them as like little images and stuff like that on your video content or your posts and things like that. Make funny memes out of them. There's a lot that you can do with this. So I thought that, I'm not buying it, but because I'm not really into that whole thing like that, but I thought that was really, really clever that was on this in the midst of the egg debacle, so I thought that was pretty cool. All right. So next, I'm not big into like the yard signs and like painted wood and things like that. It's not one of my things. But as always, if you like these types of sayings, you can always get them and put them on. Doesn't have to be a sign. It can be on a mat. That is something that's really trending right now. Getting those, what are they called? It's with a C. Oh God, it's the brown mats. Oh God, why can't I think of the name? Having a whole brain freeze. I know it's a C. It's not coil, but y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Some people take like vinyl and put it down, and they're either using the acrylic paint. There's one girl that I watched, she uses an airbrush. You can use freezer paper instead of vinyl and stuff like that, and you can put it on those mats and be able to paint it in. So it does not have to be for a wood sign. My goal is to help you guys think past what you see, think outside the box. as our tagline says, unlock your creativity, child, and use this for other stuff. I'm not really into like this. Although let's stay home. I like that though because I like to stay home. I'm not big on going out. Make yourself home. So they don't have to be the wood signs. You can put them on mats as well. Whether you do the spray painted one or if you get the traffic master, although it's called something else now. If you get those mats, you can add more color to this and sublimate it to those mats as well. So that's just a little, when it comes to that. This is for bracelets, which I'm pretty sure is probably to cut from like faux leather and stuff like that. I'm guessing that's what this is supposed to be for, where there's lasers. But all I saw in this was borders for paper crafting, or not paper crafting, like I can add the color to it if I'm doing like chip bags, labels, or I like the wave shape on here. I thought about when I'm making templates or I'm making different things, like all I see is shapes. My students know I teach about shapes. And that's all I saw in this. I'm like, man, there's so many different options. Being able to take this and turn it into a PNG file, because you're going to take these petals and release compound path and fill them in with color. Like this kind of, like we're about to come up on Black History Month. I saw, like not say tribal, but like it's a certain level of like ethnic design to this. And I'm like, I pictured this with those signature colors for Black History Month and using that within a design, almost kind of like building my own dashiki. Yes, that is what I saw. The wave on this, I would release compound path and weld, and I'm going to use this wave at the bottom of like a card or invitation. There was just so many possibilities within this. I saw bookmarks when I looked at it. So you know what your girlfriend to do, right? Click add to deal. Add deal to cart. Let's see. Hold on. I got to do add everyone. Give me a second. Okay. All right. So that's that one. Also, trending for some, it ain't my cup of tea. That ain't the life I live. I'm not your Western girl. I ain't really into the cowhide. And I see people even trying to make, like, I guess there's a bleaching technique to create like this cowhide type effect. That ain't my ministry, okay? I'm not your girl for that one. But if you into it, boom, there you go. You got some, oh Lord Jesus. That's the best. That's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. This one, okay, boom, get it. Grunge overlays. But baby, who put all this together? Who? That's a lot. Okay, wait. Oh, this, okay. Who? Thank you, Jesus. Somebody just wanted to show y'all everything that was in this. They put it all on one, but they come separated. Little brooch. That's a real picture of a brooch. Girl, bye. Oh, not me. Not me. Somebody gonna need it. I'm moving on. Again, more signs. Look at the titles. See if you can think outside the box. Absolutely no Yo, I'm not gonna buy this, but I'm about to make this. And you know what I'm about to put this at? As the banner of my groups. Absolutely no soliciting. I'm gonna change the words to make it fit the groups for y'all to stop trying me and mention other folks' names in my group. When y'all know I sell the best sub-base you can make, I'm willing to help you, but don't bypass my rules. When I tell you, do not mention other folks' products by name. I'm willing to help you, but don't be disrespectful in my house. I think I need to make this a part of my banner. Okay, we're gonna come back to you. I'm not buying you because I can make you, but I like the message. Oh, we gonna come back to you. Okay. Oh, just a simple hi. I like that one too. Just a simple hi. I like that. I'm not buying it, but I like it. The detail on this was amazing. It's laser. So if you are very patriotic or maybe you sell to some very patriotic people, your core audience is, this would probably make, like, this would be excellent for those who really like those type of things, and you have a laser cutter. I think this was amazing. I don't have a laser cutter. I ain't trying to cut this from paper either, or vinyl. I think it would be amazing as a laser cut. So if that's your audience, $1, can't beat it. Now here is where I fall. Here's where I'm falling in love. I'm in the mood to sub something up. Oh, y'all like how I did that? Made it into summation. I love me a good Tumblr template, because not only is it a Tumblr template or wrap, it is also a digital background. And baby, when I tell you, I fell in love with about 83.65% of the Tumblr wraps on here. I fell in love with about 83.65% of them. Oh, let's go. Like, okay, so on this page alone, this right here, baby, I'm here for it. This right here for it. Lisa, this just gave me Lisa Frank. I'm here for it. The stained glass. OMG. I was just in love. And although I'm not into the cowhide, I really like this one that was sitting at the top. I was like, oh, I might have to be a whole little Western girl for a hot little minute and make me one of these. Oh, Charlie, if you are watching, this will go great and pair great with your Western tutus. Y'all got to learn how to pair it with what your signature item is. So if my girl from Sugar and Spice, go ahead and get this and pair this up with those amazing Western tutu jumpers that you make, girl. This page, I don't really like nothing on there, but I'm gonna make it work for something. These are nice backgrounds. The patriotic one, I'm a veteran, so I kind of like those things. This right here, baby, I was sold on these camo ones. Loved it, loved it, loved it. This right here though, this is for me. I love this like stained glass look, this tie-dye. I'm a sucker for tie-dye. I love this one up here. I was in heaven, and I was like, man, look at all the wonderful backgrounds for chip bags, for labels, for stickers, for pen wraps. I see Tumblr templates as backgrounds more than anything, but I'm gonna make some of these tumblers too. This right here, I'm like, I want to really print this out, because baby, I think that's gonna let y'all see. I'm speaking, summation paper and ink is nothing to be played with. The colors on that, I cannot wait to sublimate this. You hear me? Because them colors. Oh my god, my nose is itchy. Popping. What? I cannot wait. This one and this one. I cannot wait to make a tumbler with that. This one also had another page where I really like this. That's my style. That's my aesthetic. But these cowhides, although I'm not into it, I was here for it. I said, I just might go ahead just to tap into that market who's looking for that stuff and don't know that your girl exists. And I do bombs, silhouette classes and design classes, and I sell amazing sublimation paper. So I got to tap into them. So I got to make some stuff that they would make, even though it ain't nothing I would make. So I'm gonna go ahead and make me a cowhide tumbler, so I can rank over on the TikTok and everywhere else where folks looking for that kind of stuff. I'm a sucker for tie-dye. I can't tell if that was teacher stuff, because we're coming up on teacher appreciation. So there's just a lot of different, this right here. I'm so in love with this one. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with this one. It's Valentine-ish. I don't think I like the bottom because you can't really see it. I love the way the top is. I love the shading that's on the heart. So I'm probably going to change the bottom part out. Yeah, I'm probably most definitely going to change the bottom part out, but I'm loving the top. Can't wait to make a tumbler with that. This right here, up my alley. So this, of course, I wish I could get it 1,000 times over. Adding the deal to the cart. Boom. Okay, we're going to come back to some of the font bundles. Let's just, how much time I have? It's 25 after. I want y'all to still be able to get what you need. Stickers. I like stickers. My kid likes stickers. So I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to make him. My kid loves, Zani Mani loves stickers. I'm not really into this, but then I had to remember the fact that he just wants stickers. Instead of me trying to find something that I like, he don't care what's on the sticker. He just wants a sticker. He likes to go and take stickers and put them on our foreheads. So rather than me keep buying stickers, I'm gonna make him some stickers. And I thought that the treat ones were super, super cute. The sloth, adorable. So this is going into my cart because I like stickers and you can use them for other things as well. Remember, you don't have to use them as just stickers. This is just marketing for those who like stickers. Okay. I don't know. I did not check this time to see. Normally, the files aren't really easily found on Creative Fabrica, but the fonts are. I wasn't gonna look for any of it. They're $1. Hey, let's just buy it. But if you want to go and take, if you want to go and look at it, they come out like they release it the Wednesday before the select, so 1 week. So if you want to go and check it out and do a comparison to see the things that you like, if they're available on Creative Fabrica, you definitely can do that. But I did not do that this time around. Look, if you into tarot cards, hey, it ain't me. Do with it what you will. I'm not, into that, but I mean, separately, there are some great shapes and things in there. That's on you. Do what you will with that one. I'm gonna go through like the files before I go through the fonts. Envelopes are cool. I don't really know too many people who out here just making envelopes. I mean, I've done like maybe once or twice. I mean, it's there. If you want to make your own envelopes, if you're into it like that, I'm gonna go buy one. But it's there. Birthday cards. Like I said, if nothing else, it gives you a template and sizing. And these designs were very blah to me, but they still put it out there. The important part is, although it is not my cup of tea, there might be someone who is a beginner with it, or they like simplistic, like they like the simple things and like minimalist, like they're minimalist, they like the minimal things. Someone may love this. So I say that to say, although I am saying it is not my style, it's probably someone watching right now. You're like, oh my God, those are amazing. I wish that I could even make those. Let this be a wake-up call to you, or a call out to you, that there's somebody that is going to like design bundles. Wouldn't put it a part of theirs if it was something that they didn't think that somebody would click on. So don't overthink your designs. There are customers that like designs like this, and be proud of whatever it is you create. Even if you don't sell it to anyone, let this be your starting point. Start designing those things that may not have a lot of like pizzazz to it, just to hone in on your design skills and still put it out there. Somebody might like it and somebody might buy it. Welcome ones. Again, it's a lot of signs and stuff. There's some cute elements in it, but hey, if you're into like the welcome things and stuff like that, whether it's a wood board or a mat, no, do you? Oh, told y'all I'm a suck. Actually, I already have this one. I almost brought this again. That's the one thing I don't like about the design. Like when it's like here, you don't know if you have something. I actually have these already. And the only reason I know that is because something caught my eye and I'm like, oh, I just used that one. So this right here, like I said, I'm a sucker. How some of you guys are SVG hoarders. I am a hoarder of all things digital backgrounds and digital papers. I have a problem when it comes to that. So this is, and I almost add this to my cart until I saw, I'm like, wait a minute, I have this one. I used that one already. This is amazing. If you like backgrounds, get it. Again, laser cut. Although they are laser cut, it's a lot of great shapes in here. Things that you can still make with paper crafts for certain things, or you can add color and use them as digital files. If you're into doing foam board cutouts like I am, you can use it as a template, cut out the foam board, use it, make your template, cut out a foam board, use the other elements to cut it from vinyl to do like the strings and stuff like that. So I like like normally things are advertised as lasers because they are SVGs. There's so many different possibilities for them. So I really do like exploring laser files. Look at all these, like, so having a dinosaur, having a cute little cupcake and things like that. It's just an SVG. Um, at the end of the day, you don't need this for laser, but maybe you're wanting to sublimate to a tea towel. You don't want to go and try and figure out the measurements and find mason jars and all that. You're going to get this simply to take those elements out and make it where you can sublimate it to a tea towel or screen print it onto something, whatever, but it has all of the measurements for you. It'll be great for that. Earrings and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm trying to go through all of, like I said, all of the SVGs, and then we're going to go through fonts. Here's a lot of sunflower ones. Okay. I'm going to have a discussion about this word. I despise the word humble and people and how people use it. I despise how people use the word humble. And I'm going to have a discussion about that. And it'll probably change the way you think of stuff when you actually look at what the definition of humble is. So this is throwing me off, but I mean, I do like the colors, but yeah. Rise and shine and hold your head high. I love the message on that. So if you're looking for something motivational, you want to kind of have like things that are different shapes and stuff like that and different design orientations. This is great to one, either gather inspiration from or to just use it yourself. If you're not, if designing is not your strong suit yet, don't overlook like what can be like great money makers for you. Just because you did not create it, the file doesn't take away from you as a creator and you being able to apply it to anything. As a customizer, somebody might like this saying and they're never going to find it where it's on a shirt, a mug, a keychain, and a tumbler. Well, you can give them that because you can put it on all of these things. You don't have to be a designer. You have the joy in what you do is you have the ability to customize a wide variety of items with the same exact image if that's what your customer. They want a matching set that they will never find that matching set inside stores. You are able to do that. And that is what you should be marketing as well to your customers. I am here for the sarcasm of it all. I was like, look at how God worked. Didn't I just tell y'all that the joy of it is being able to put it on multiple things? And then look at what we stumbled upon. Well, they went on here and they said, look at that. I got it on a shirt, on a bag, and a mug. Y'all know I love it when God give out confirmations. Y'all know I do. I love how that worked out. I just talked about that and look at it. God is showing y'all. She know what she's talking about. So that's the joy of what you do as a customizer. You can give them that same file on multiple items. Oh, y'all don't understand how much I want to shout right now because baby, that just worked out so perfectly. Just for the fact that God said it was it was confirmation. We're going to go ahead and boom, add it to the cart because the Lord spoke to me when that came up. Animals is always another big trend, and whether you want to use this for sublimation or if you have a rolling BN20, you make Libby wraps and cup wraps. Hey, I mean, I like my dogs, but I don't like them that much. I don't do that kind of stuff when it comes to animals, but hey, it's there. Let's see. I'm gonna keep that to myself on where this came from, but it's there. That's real easy to make, but if you need it, hey, it's there. Again, more dog items. I do like the way this good is, and I would probably mix it with something else, but I like the way that is set up. So yeah, if you're into that and you sell things to treat jar, like someone who's a dog lover, they might want treat jars and stuff. You don't want to think about designs, just making it. Boom, read some files. The totes, mom on a mission, straight out of groceries. I don't know, but it's on sale. Go ahead and get you this and fill your tote up with some amazing, honestly speaking, sublimation paper. It's on sale. Don't matter if you don't use 8.5 by 14. You don't know what you're gonna use it for yet. You don't know if you're gonna have something long. It's still like working with 8.5 by 11. It's on sale. Okay, go ahead and add that to your cart. Add that to your the tote. See, even on our website, it's a cart. I'm gonna make that a tote. Add it to your tote. It's 25% off at shop.hse365.com. We are the home of the incredible sublimation paper that allows you to sublimate as low as 365 degrees as fast as 30 seconds. As you can see, yes, we do accept Sezzle. It does not bleed through. You get amazing prints using a lower ink setting, such as plain paper, bright white, set to high quality, quiet mode on. We also have some amazing classes. Our ink is sold in 140 milliliter bottles, so you get more bang for your buck with our ink. We have chip resetters if you have the old one. If you are somebody that still has a 7710, 7720, 7610, 7620, 7210, 7110, and you're tired of it stopping in the middle, how you don't know about a chip resetter, I don't know. But we do have the chip resetters on our website. If I go over to Essentials, boom, right there. We have chip resetters. No, it does not work on the newer workforce printers. You have to buy chips. Yes, we are sold out. They'll be back soon. But if you have the older ones, you can use a chip resetter. Stop being frustrated with your 7720 and thinking you need an eco tank because you're tired of it stopping in the middle of the print. You just don't have a chip resetter. Go get you a chip resetter, girl or boy. Go get that. All right, let's go back. Milk, eggs, and wine. This would be so cute to make this and scratch out eggs because ain't nobody trying to buy no $60 eggs. That, like, with your shopping list, like having your list and then scratching out eggs because anybody got time for that. That would be really, really, that would be cute. So yeah, there's inspiration there, there's ideas there, or you can go ahead and just get it also. This right here has so many SVGs that you can mix and match with different things. I was like, oh, hot dang, this is my jam. So not the autumn. I'm going to show you the stuff. Y'all know how y'all liked, well, her face look a little strong, but I can teach you how to fit. Oh, Lord, her face looks strong. Jesus. But it's an SVG. We can ungroup and change her clothes and the color of them and makeup. Lord, I can't get over the fact that her face is very strong, baby. We need her softer face on her. Like, it's they chisel. I'm gonna get this just so I can show how to edit files. Lord Jesus. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot. Dang it. Now I can't go back into it. It's cool. I mean, I can't even go back into it because I added it to my cart. But they had like animals and cats and stuff like that. Like there was some sports stuff in there. I thought that was pretty cool. At first, I wasn't gonna get it, but her face. I want to show how you can adjust that. I mean, not to say like the designer, but Lord, y'all, people gonna eat me alive. They think I'm talking about people designs. It's not that. Sometimes some designs aren't going to be ideal. They're not going to work for you. You might like certain parts of it. I love the base of it. I love her stance. Love the little sweatshirt she has on. I might want to change that and give her an afro, give her different hair. So I'm getting it, not to talk about how they designed it. They loved it. It works. They still get my points. I just want to also show from a design perspective how you go and you modify different files. So please don't come for me in the comments or be talking about me under your breath. Oh, she talking about people's stuff like she out. It's the teacher in me. I'm sorry. I just identify things and I want to teach because you're going to run into situations where you need to modify files. Okay. All right. Lord Jesus, y'all gonna eat me up about that one. My bad. Grandparents. It's very popular right now. I'm a mama, I'm a nana, I'm an aunt that wears my heart on my sleeves. So that is something that is trending right now with that particular design. You may not do it exactly that way, but because that is trending, figuring out a way to incorporate something that already has like grandparent type stuff in it to ride that gravy train of a trend. All right, so up here, I'm not into St. Patty's Day. I'm not Irish. I don't drink. But if you like to make stuff for St. Patty's Day, there's some files that are here. It's just not me. But I do like the way that they are designed. I'm not into St. Patty's, but I do like the designs that are on here. I love the fact that this teaches creators about not completely reinventing the wheel. This part here, it's from the mug into, well, the beer mug into this one, this particular gnome and all that stuff, whatever, and it says one lucky gnome. But then we have that exact same, the base layer, and we have different words. Same thing here, different words. This stands alone by itself, but they combined it over no, they combined it over here. So it's by itself, but it's also with words. So that is what, when I saw this, what I really loved about it is, as a creator, you can learn from the things that you see. Well, how does somebody go and, like, man, that must take a long time to design all of that. I don't want to do all that work and only sell it for $3. They didn't do anything. It took time for them to design each element, but now they're creating this bundle because rather than just give someone the rainbow, give them the different gnomes and stuff like that, the different, like, I guess, leprechaun type ones, to say, hey, create your own layout. They're giving you a starting point. So when you're selling digital files, if you have the desire to sell digital files, learn from this. That is what I love when I saw it. I'm like, oh, these are all repeat elements. This one over here, I just talked about that in the video about hiding. It was for my academy students, hiding behind certain things. You would have never thought this is the exact same file. You just don't see the shamrock because it's hidden behind his hat, but it's the same file. You're just rearranging it. All they did was change out the color from green to regular beer. Boom. I just love the inspiration, how this was set up. And yeah, so that's that. Again, more door signs. This is why I kind of stopped doing it when they have we couldn't spread this out and put some door signs somewhere else and this, that, and the third, but it's at 42. I got to give y'all time to go on the site and buy what you need, unless you got 2 monitors and you're clicking as I'm going. But this is Easter, this is one I could not wait to get into. I like some of the, I don't like some of the backgrounds. So I am disappointed that it's a PNG instead of like an SVG, because some of the backgrounds I don't like, but I love the design. And this to me is one of those cases where, dang it, man, you messed up a perfectly good design with that crazy looking background. Like, I need them to come back. Hey, design bundles, or whoever this artist is, minty marshmallows, I'm going to go look at your page and see if you have these sayings without all of this. I like this, but just in case you don't, I know how to remove a background. So I'm still going to add it to my cart because I liked the way some of these were set up. And I might end up doing some tracing and changing some of these colors because I like the sayings. I don't really care for all the colors. So there might be some tracing going on. This is definitely me. Hold on. Let me overthink this. I am definitely an overthinker. So I did like this. Kind of give a damn, kind of don't care. Look, this whole thing resonated with me as far as the sayings. So we're going to add this to the cart, but I'm going to do it the professor way. I'm going to twist and turn it and do some things to it. Valentine's Day keychains. I hate the fact that they put keychains because most people would bypass this. All of you guys are gearing up for Valentine's Day. You're making stickers. If you want to have stickers for your packaging, these are not just keychains. They can be stickers. You can make shirts out of these. So if you've been struggling on your Valentine's Day designs, although this says it is for keychains, you get an SVG, DXF, PNG, and EPS files. It's an SVG file. Open that thing up with SVGs. You can scale them infinitely, make it for a shirt, make it for a tote, make it for a mug, combine it with some of those sublimation templates, put one of these sayings on it, boom, instant magic. Yeah, the fact they put keychain, there are advertisers those want to do keychains, but do know it is Valentine. If you're trying to tap into the Valentine's Day market, don't turn away from great design just because it says keychains. You can use this on anything. Cut it from adhesive vinyl, put it on a Dollar Tree mug, throw some candy or something in there, a bear, whatever. Keep it moving, shawty. Don't sleep on it. Boom, adding it to the cart. This is the one right here. Y'all can make this yourself, but it's a great starting point. You can even use this as a base, and I can teach you how to replace what is on top, where you can put graduation cap, birthday stuff, put a number 2, a number 5, a 50, a 30, a 21, or whatever, 100 years old. You can put someone's picture. So I am going to show you guys how to do that. But for my Academy students, I'm also going to teach you how to make your own version of it with whatever many circles and whatnot that you want in there. So we're going to do that as well. So I am going to go ahead and add that to the cart. Someone says, I am listening and clicking. I know that's right. Again, I thought this one was very funny because this is the only type of eggs y'all getting. These eggs aren't going to be as expensive. I thought this was hilarious. For when somebody asks about an egg, here you go. Here's a wooden egg. Here's a vinyl egg. Here's a sublimation egg. I just thought that was hilarious for this to be on here when we're going through all of this stuff as far as the egg debacle. Hold on. All right. So, shadow boxes. I mean, there's a lot to this. This is more so, I think, what is laser cut type ones. You probably can do it with paper too. I'm not in this. That's a lot of cutting. I'm not into it, but I think they are gorgeous. What you probably would be able to do is take them and add color to them and turn them into printable designs. But I thought they were absolutely beautiful. And oh, I skipped over one. Really wanted this one. Mentally checked out. I do this thing called whatever I want. Oh, I love the way that comes off. I'm not really into graphic shirts like that, but that kind of made me, I need to walk around with this shirt. I do what I want. Okay. This right here, I thought about all of my crafters. I never finish anything. I have a black belt in partial, it says partial arts. I put like martial arts. I thought about my crafters with this. Trying to figure out a way to add crafts to it. Man, that speaks to us as creators and crafters so much. I just thought that was amazing. Well, that didn't go as planned. That happens as an entrepreneur. Well, that didn't go as planned. Hashtag entrepreneur life. So I like this one. A lot of them are very plain, basic, simple. You can really do them with any font. I design, I can put these like with any font. So I won't be purchasing it, but I am going to say that oh, wait a minute. I really like the way this is set up. I'm probably going to just take inspiration and create it with my own font. Yes, it is it's just $1. I mean, we are inspired by people all the time. I like some of the sayings, not necessarily some of the fonts. So I do like it. But if you're not into, being able to select fonts, definitely go ahead, click on that add to cart and add it to your cart. Okay. This right here, we all feel this way. All right. So those are all of the SVG ones. Now, when it comes to fonts, normally the fonts can be found on Creative Fabrica. It's up to you on whether or not you want to download, purchase them. This particular one is not an actual font where you're going to type it out. It is PNG letters. So they're going to give you all the alphabet, and whatever word you want to make, you're going to have to bring each letter in, arrange it, use your alignment tools to create that. So it's a font, but it's an alphabet, like they said, alphabet file. You don't type it, you just bring the PNGs in. The downside of this, with it being PNGs, is changing the colors. But because these are really good vector files, and it's really solid, you can easily trace this to be able to change it to whatever color you want. So it says these are PNGs only. These are not SVG files. But you can trace that PNG that you have paid for to be able to change the colors. Okay. So farmhouse, self-explanatory if you like those types of fonts. And that's why I say fonts really, really easy to kind of make a decision on. These are kind of thinner fonts. Would probably be great for rhinestone designs because they're more of line type fonts. these would be great. Well, at least the ones on this side would be great for rhinestone designs and just kind of having that straight path. So those are great for that. Um, let's see. So this is another font one. These are more like the whimsical and have a lot of like curly cute glyphs and things like that. Um, it's a certain, so it's a certain design style when you're using ones like this. You don't want to go overboard on the glyphs and things like that, because it can become very busy when you're using all of those and trying to use every single last one on with every single letter. You have to be very careful when you're using fonts like this. But I do like, certain elements like the hearts. Again, I'm always looking at things and picking out elements to it. I might not utilize the whole thing, but if I didn't see another heart that looked exactly like that, I would probably type it out and then release compound path, or use my weld, like, or cut it off, use my weld tool, and I'm going to have a heart that has this little piece on the other side if it wasn't a part of their glyphs. So there's a lot of like, cool ones in there. Like I said, they're just fonts. There I don't think it was too many font. The reason I did fonts last, because there weren't too many fonts that I like tickled my fancy to, like, oh, I gotta have that one. This is a mixture of some line fonts. It is some handwritten type fonts and things like that. So if this is your style, kind of take a quick look. If this is the style you want to be able to design things that, if you gravitate to advertisements or packaging that have this type of font, that's your style. That's what you like. So these types of fonts might speak to you. I'm just not into these types of fonts. Oh snap! How I missed this one? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Quick look. You like it? I love it. If you like it, I love it for you. Okay, so then we have this one again. I like the stacked font. The retro, what I liked about this was, did they rip off Walter Graph? That it and Child Shakira, girl, leave them people alone. Well, Walter Graph ripped off Walt, did like the real one, but I mean they called it Princess Wishes, but that's pretty much what the Walter Graph font looks like. Oh, interesting. But right now, a lot of the like 70s type things and like the retro and the waves and stuff, that is trending right now. So if you're wanting to create your own designs with those, there is a website. Once you get it typed out, there is a website that will add the wave effect for you. So you don't have to have like Illustrator or Corel Draw or like those vector programs to be able to add the wave. There is a site where you can upload your design and it's going to create the wave for you. Just kind of type your words out. So if you're wanting to create it with your own words, you can always, and this is where it starts at. It starts with fonts like this. I do like this neon soda though, but I mean, yeah. Minor League I actually already have. I'm going to probably go and look on Creative Fabrica. That's why fonts, I normally can find those on Creative Fabrica. So I'm probably going to go find some of these retro fonts. Because I know if I have Minor League and these are all from the same person, these are on Creative Fabrica also. Oh, I thought this was fonts. This is not. This is a bundle of different sayings and stuff like that. Oh, I totally skipped over this one. And it's nothing to call home to mom about, but wedding signs. Oh, he restores my soul. Like they got some faith-based ones. What is it? I can't tell what that one says. He's not here, he is risen. Okay. The joy of the Lord is my strength. Amen. I mean, of course, it's just scripture, but I do like some of them. I don't like the font on this, but it might work for someone. I love here we go again, right? From a design standpoint. Oh, I gotta hurry up. I gotta get my stuff. From a design standpoint, they kept with a lot of the same fonts, different sayings. So the top part where it says God is within her, for we live by the joy of the Lord. I will buy. All of those things are the same font. And for all the other ones, they switch that up. But look, this one and this one is the same font. The Restore My Soul and this is the only one that kind of stands out by itself. But a lot of these other ones here and here. So they created all these different things, and they did not try to use a different font for each of them. They have fonts that they like, and they created different designs. So that is a design little gem for you guys when it comes to creating designs. Stop trying to like figure out a new font for everything. If you've got a font that you really like, make a bunch of ish with those fonts and just mix and match them. All right. I taught mixing matching fonts in my design course, 11365. It's the crash course in designing. I taught this in that day two, 3, something like that. Definitely go check that out on the website. Oh, that was all of them. Yeah. So the fonts, I can do that last. I can rush through those because it wasn't really a lot when it came to the fonts. I don't know. I like that typewriter font. I'm probably going to go find that typewriter font because I like some of these. I really, really do. I like some of these. I have this font. I like this. We don't have to bookmark you. If they had this by itself, I would get it. The only reason why I'm like, I don't really want all this other foolishness. I really, really don't want all this other stuff. And I don't want to weigh down my, look, same font that's over here is the same font that's right there, right there. Look at God. I told y'all, this person has so they're able to sell all these by themselves if they wanted to. But when it came to creating them, they didn't have to think about fonts. This is like her signature style. Like if I go and I see this typewriter font, I'm probably going to immediately think of Grace Lynn Designs, even if it's not hers, because she has a signature in how she designs and the font that she uses. These all are different ones. Funny work bundles, kid bundles, inspirational mama. Yet it's the same fonts. Y'all see how God I'm telling you, he using me to help y'all when it comes to designing and things that you probably don't pay attention to. I'm telling you. All right, so let me come off of here because I got to go pay for this and I'll need y'all all up in my business. Let me go ahead and check out because I don't know if 10 items in cart. Woohoo. I don't know if they got some extra deals. I'm probably going to miss out on it. It's 5 minutes. Well, that says 5 minutes left. My clock says 3 minutes, 2 minutes, but on here it says 5 minutes. Continue to payment. Yes, I am paying with my credits, my store credits. Check out with store credits. Boom. Download your products. No, I don't want to download them. I'm just trying to see if y'all got some extra deals going on. No, they do not. All right, cool. We're all done. Oh, I checked out. I'm done. I told you it's an easy process. Once I went through it, I knew what I wanted. You hit check out, you get your credits. I've checked out with how much time left? 1 minute remaining. Ain't God good? Mm-hmm. So yeah, go make your purchases. Although I think I think someone said if you had it in your cart already, I think it still gives it to you for $1. Don't quote me on that because I've never tested those waters. I get my ish before it hits 1 p.m. But if you missed it, you're catching this video late. If you don't have the Plus membership, you can always sign up and get access to this month's deal for 24 hours, and you can always cancel it. But as long as you have your Plus membership, you have access to the dollar deals for a full 24 hours. So you don't have to rush to do it in 1 hour. That is only for the general public that you have to get in there in 22 seconds. I know most of the time, but hopefully you were either clicking or now you can run. Hopefully, if you didn't click, you're not watching me. Hopefully you're not hearing this and you're going to come back and hear it and you got your deals if you only had like one month or you're watching me from your phone and whatnot. So yeah, there were no extra deals at all. Someone says, just finished my purchase. The funny sarcastic bundle will work perfectly for my bleach shirts. I shopped. Thanks, Professor. You guys are welcome. I mean, these are okay. I somewhat miss doing them, but at the same time, it was a lot of the same stuff. So That looks like a design that I did. Oh, that's, glad you know that you kind of know my signature style as well. Let's see. On my way to shop 365 in need of more paper. You go do that. Go run it up. I don't got no dollar deals for you. Not on that good paper, but it's 25% off. You get 8.5 by 14 paper for under $20. It's $17 and some change. Okay. I got some bundles today for $1. It was great. Awesome. Awesome. All right, I'm going to hop off of here. Be on the lookout. I will be, there's the after party for 23 hours. I will be on a little bit later going over the classes that are launching. You'll be able to enroll starting today, but they're not going to start until February. Kind of gives y'all some time to figure out what you need, because I'm telling you right now, it's a lot that's about to drop. You don't have to take them all. Nope, I will not have any sort of plan or deal where you combine all of them, you get it, No, you got to be very selective about what you get and whether or not you want to attend live. The playbacks will always be there, so you may not be able to purchase it where you can attend live, but the playbacks are always going to be available for purchase up to a year. After a year, I take them off my site and they don't come back. I'm gonna end up just, that's when I refresh it. 30-day training, that's not coming off after a year. We did that in March of last year. I promise you I'm not doing it like that again. Never doing that like that again. So y'all gonna be that 30-day training is probably gonna be on there for probably about 2 years, because unless Silhouette makes some drastic changes. But there are some Photoshop. It's a Photoshop program. There is Silhouette First Cuts. The business program is coming back. There is a design. I'm not doing necessarily like the bachelor's program, because that really is what the 30-day training is. But we're going to do like some beginner design classes. So there's going to be different levels of design. Be honest with yourself. If you're not ready for those, like, major designs, don't join that yet. Like, stay within the beginner ones, and don't feel like you have to join every design class if you know that you're really not ready for that level. Eventually it'll come back around again, or you can always purchase it when you are ready for it. But there's like 3 different levels of design classes coming up. The Silhouette First Cuts, the Photoshop one, the creative business, so be on the lookout for that live shortly. And also the t-shirt roadmap, where it's kind of like my t-shirt talk that I did a few years ago, where I'm going to break down all of the different methods, the advantages or the benefits and the disadvantages, or i.e. pros and cons. What are some startup costs if you're trying to get the machines? What's like the maintenance on them, so that you can make an educated decision about which way you move. Really analyzing your business and figuring out which one is going to be best for you. Like, do you need to have all these different t-shirt methods, in your arsenal, or, should we just really be focusing on a few and building that? So that is on tap. And then of course we have the live in person business session. I'm trying to secure a location in Atlanta, but if you are in Atlanta or the surrounding area, I will be in your neck of the woods President's Day weekend. So we're going to have some fun, with the kiddos, and a little vacation, a little mini vacation. We haven't been to see my sister's place because she moved to Atlanta last year. So we're going to go see her. My mom said something about taking the kids up to some mountain. I don't know, but I'm also going to do a meet and greet and a meetup with the professor, and we can talk about things business and be all motivated and love on each other. So yeah, we're going to do that. I will see you guys in Atlanta President's Day weekend. All right. So hope you guys got some great deals. Don't forget to subscribe. We do other stuff other than talk about deals. I teach Silhouette Studio, and we do Q&As. We're good. It's Wednesday, so we do Q&A today. So maybe my regular audience will have questions, because y'all didn't have too many questions last night. Still working on y'all night owls when it comes to the questions. But I will have the general Q&A. We're going to announce the classes. And visit the website, shop.hs8365.com. Until next time, have a great one. Continue to unlock your creativity and be incredible. Peace.